Hello, I'm Charlotte.
And I'm Kate, and we based our model on this very popular children's book by Eric Carle, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. So this is our caterpillar on top of our model, and we were inspired during Week 8 workshop using CAMS, and we decided that we're going to use that for our assignment too, where we began production during the mid-semester break.
So we started off with our initial working drawing, which you see here, which had CAMS rotating on a axle. It was quite a simple drawing at this stage, and when we initially tried to make this prototype, we found the plastic cams were on a coat hanger wire across as the axle, and we had little plastic discs as our slides, and the functionality wasn't up to scratch. The slides were constantly falling off the cam. So we then developed our working drawing to what you see here, and this incorporated two components. So we had the axle with the cams, which we ended up going with a metal rod secured with nuts and washers. And we had a second component, which was the pulley system used here for the wheel of food, and a second pulley system up here for the sun. So in demonstrating the functionality, the cams are on slides. They have vertical rods, which are then wired to the body of the caterpillar, which force the caterpillar to move up and down. On the same axle, we have the wheel. The caterpillar itself is made of very lightweight materials: pom-poms, pipe cleaners, floristry wire, and a ping pong ball painted red for the head. Kate will now go into more detail about the wheel.
So on the wheel here you can see that, if I bring it close, you can see the food that's on there, that's also used in the story. So as the caterpillar is also moving on the same system, the wheel is rotating, so the caterpillar is eating the food that's used in the story. And also on the inside is the life cycle of the caterpillar, which is also spoken about in the literature. So children can begin making those connections that the caterpillar does go through a cycle like this.
We have our second pulley system here, which is the sun. This ties in with the literature from the story. So the book says, "One sunny morning, when the warm sun came up and pop, out of the egg came a caterpillar." And the children can read the symbol here of the arrow and move our pulley system across to have the sun come up, which links in with the story. We also used laminating sheets for this and labels. So this is just a handheld pulley, and this one is linked in with the cams. Kate will now give a quick description of our curriculum ties.
So this links in with a few areas of the curriculum. It's obviously majorly focused on the design and technology. So when children are either listening to a story or playing with it, they're actually able to see the cams moving and understand that that's how the caterpillar's moving. So initially they're just looking at the caterpillar, but then when they get into detail, they can see how it is actually moving by watching this. It also ties in with the literacy component, obviously through the story and the food, and also recognising symbols, and also science-based as well, looking at the life cycle of the caterpillar. So we set the linking to the ACARA. It's mainly understanding within the design and technology, it's understanding how systems work and exploring those systems as well. And with the EYLF, we said it relates to outcome 4, where children are confident and involved learners, where they're developing dispositions for learning. So they're curious and enthusiastic participants. Children also develop a range of skills and processes, such as problem solving and inquiry. And outcome 5, children interact verbally and non-verbally with others for a range of purposes.
So we really felt that we got a good taste of design and technology. The design part was the easy part, doing the drawings, but actually getting the mechanics to work took a lot of trial and error. So it was definitely a collaboration of updating and revising and implementing and improving our systems over and over again to get the seamless model that we have now. And we hope that we can implement this with children, from very early years right through into primary school. Thank you.
Thank you.